As you may already know, my name's Clare Baker, and I'm a former clutterholic and borderline hoarder. I successfully cleared all my clutter 25 years ago without the need for an expensive home visit. And I've been helping people around the world do exactly the same ever since, so that they too can know what it's like to live a completely clutter-free life forever. One of my missions is to dispel a lot of the decluttering myths that are perpetuated by most of the decluttering TV programs, books, and experts by explaining exactly why they are myths. So, today I want to explain the myth that people with clutter don't need the things in their clutter. For friends, family, and the experts on the TV programs, the act of holding on to things in our clutter that they deem unnecessary can seem illogical, wasteful, or even irrational. We may even start to question why we can't let go, even when the decision seems obvious. Yet the truth behind this struggle to let go of things is complex and deeply human. The things in our clutter often serve functions far beyond their immediate practical use. They become symbols of security, identity, and meaning. So, here are 5 key reasons why this myth is a myth. The first reason is because of different perspectives. Other people see the things in our clutter simply as things that either do or don't have a practical need or use. However, to us, they satisfy other specific needs. This difference in perspectives can be explained by a psychological concept called Maslow's hierarchy of needs, which was introduced by Abraham Maslow in 1943. It's a psychological model that explores the factors that drive human motivation. Visualized as a pyramid with 5 distinct levels: physiological, safety, love and belonging, esteem, and self-actualization, grouped into 3 distinct types of need, Maslow's concept theorizes that humans need to achieve essential basic and psychological needs before seeking higher level goals. The pyramid of needs helps explain how other people see the things in our clutter as fulfilling a simple basic need. So a physiological need or a safety need, which is at the base of the pyramid. However, to us, the things in our clutter represent both a basic need and a psychological need, which is higher up the pyramid, such as love and belonging, as illustrated with inherited things and photos for emotional comfort, and esteem, such as books and study notes that represent our intelligence. The things in our clutter can provide us with a sense of safety and familiarity during times of uncertainty or change, giving us a sense of continuity and stability. Even when an item goes unused, simply knowing it is available if we need it, it can be comforting, much like a safety net tucked quietly beneath us. The world is unpredictable. Possessions, on the other hand, remain constant. For someone who has experienced loss, trauma, or instability in their past, these items, be it an old jacket, a stack of magazines, or a broken lamp, can represent a defense against anxiety. Their significance is not in their utility, but in the psychological peace that they provide. The second reason this myth is a myth is because of the emotional connections and memories triggered by the things in our clutter. Objects can be powerful sources of memory, emotion, and identity. We keep souvenirs, gifts, or inherited items because of the stories they carry and the people they represent. A faded photograph or a chipped mug may seem trivial, yet they can evoke a sense of belonging, love, or personal history. These sentimental attachments fulfill our need to remain connected to important people, places, or moments in our past, even if the items themselves are no longer used. Letting go of such objects sometimes feel akin to letting go of part of ourselves or our past, a far greater cost to us than the lack of practical value. The third reason it's a myth that we don't need the things in our clutter is because of aspirational identity and self-actualization. If we look again at Maslow's hierarchy of needs pyramid, you will see that the top layer is self-actualization, or the fulfillment of your full potential. The things in our clutter may represent what we hope or hoped to become not just who we are. A stack of unread books, unused fitness equipment, or unopened art supplies can represent our aspirations, dreams, and potential. While these objects may not serve a practical function day to day, they stand as reminders of the goals that we had in the past and the possibilities we envisioned for ourselves. While holding on to items to represent our hopes for future achievements, personal growth, and who we wish to be may be arbitrary in the past, or on our clutter clearing journey, we ensure that we are intentional about our hopes and our future by focusing on our best life. And our best life script determines what exactly the self-actualization layer of our pyramid contains. The fourth reason it's a myth that we don't need the things in our clutter is because of social and cultural belonging. Possessions can help us signal our place within a group, community, or culture. Whether it's traditional clothing, memorabilia, or family heirlooms, these items allow us to express our relationships and values. Keeping certain things in our clutter may help us maintain a sense of social belonging or uphold family and community traditions, even if we rarely use them. The external judgment of need often overlooks these subtle social dynamics that shape our behaviour and provide us with a sense of acceptance and belonging. The fifth and final reason it's a myth that we don't need the things in our clutter is because they provide a buffering against future uncertainty. A common reason for keeping things that to other people seem unnecessary is the fear of future need, a just-in-case mentality. This preparedness mindset is an attempt to exert control over the unknown. The unused blanket, outdated charger, or extra set of dishes gives us the reassurance that should circumstances shift, we will be ready. This sense of preparedness is a psychological comfort, rooted perhaps in our evolutionary drive to gather resources and guard against scarcity. The decision to keep things that others view as unnecessary is rarely a simple refusal to let go. These objects provide us with emotional comfort, safety, identity, hope, belonging, readiness, and qualities that enrich our lives, even if their utility is dormant. By recognizing the layers beneath our attachments and focusing on our clutter-free best life, we can focus on ways to continue to meet these psychological needs without having to keep the physical things. You can clear your clutter forever, or you can clear your clutter fast, but you can't clear your clutter forever fast. If you're ready to start your journey so that you can clear your clutter forever, click on the link with this video to find out how I can help you to get started now.